that's everything there. Alright, so this top one I've kind of put whatever I didn't really have another place for, also as well as some of the tools. This is a saw vise for sharpening and setting your saw blades. That is cool. And it is stripped, and so it needs some machining and some work. Luckily, I have a tiny bit of experience with such things, so we're going to see if we can make that work again. Sheep shears, I'm assuming. Keen cutter, made in Italy, made in England. I can barely read that. And they look like they would cut, but I'm going to clean those up and sharpen them a little bit. Those are nice. A sort of like a spoke shave, but it's a card shaver. It's a Stanley number 80, and it has a card scraper in there. And it looks a little bit beveled, actually, like an edge. So anyway, I'm learning. And please, if you're watching this video and you know more than I do about what I'm unboxing, comment, let me know what's going on. That's a Stanley number 80 spoke shave or card shaver. An old ball peen hammer that somebody welded onto a piece of rod that I think they then threaded and welded a nut on. That's just kind of an old, cool old hammer. They got sick of replacing the wood handle. I don't know. This is fun. Another saw vise with a tiniest little anvil on the back. And that one, apparently right here, this screw is also stripped. And so we're going to see if we can do something, either... I don't know yet. I don't even want to say what I'm going to attempt to do because I haven't even taken it apart. This is kind of interesting. If someone can tell me about this, I would really appreciate it. Excuse me. There seems to be a small chip breaker, so it'll hold in a blade, but there's no blade in it, with an adjustment screw at the back. And it's flat where it has a throat where the blade comes out. It has a handle and it swivels, and it seems to swivel down, or like you pull it across something that's contoured. Yeah, I think that's most likely how it would go. Someone please let me know. There's no markings on it, no manufacturer markings that I can see anywhere. These couple of pieces, random metal pieces. This seems to almost kind of have a blade on the end of it. I don't know, random piece of metal with holes in it. And then this is pretty cool. Two hand-forged chisels. This one you can tell is from a farrier's rasp forged, and it has a double bevel. It's and so it's not really it's not a wood chisel. It was probably used as a cold chisel for metal, maybe with that welded ball peen hammer. And then this would be more, I would say, more of a woodworking tool. It's a gouge, as you can see, but it's hand forged from octagonal stock. It's mushroomed out there, so we'll clean that up, but that forging is pretty cool. I don't know who did this and when. I don't know anything about these tools, obviously, but these are really cool. Okay, so that's it for the top tray. It gave me some stuff in this Irwin Vice box, but that's not what's in it. And it was really cool. The guy, he threw in some stuff that wasn't on the ad. That spoke shave and that one with the handle that I showed you, they weren't in the advertisement. This is a burnisher and a holder. Actually, some type of a burnishing machine, a Veritas sharpening, burnishing thing for your cards, for your card scraper. And he gave me some of those. These were not in the ad. He gave me this sort of strange handled card scraper, and if you look, the angles are off, so it's like maybe someone made this card specifically for something they were doing, but that's pretty cool. And then this Veritas card scraper holder, which is just nice. You can adjust the how angled it is. You can have it really flat, or you can adjust the exactly how far it comes out and your whole thing. So that's pretty cool. Made in Canada. And there's some books in there on how to burnish, how to use the equipment. Not books, little pamphlets. But that's fun. A handle, and if you can see, it's offset. I think it's for this hewing hatchet. It's beveled to one side, you can see, flat right here. And this handle is slightly offset. I don't know if you can see it, but this one seems to be a bit more. So I like the size of this one for hewing. I think it's more of an axe. It's heavy. It's not a hewing hatchet. I would say it's an axe. So I'm going to reproduce this handle to put this axe head on. Somebody did it. It says $15 on there, and the wedges are coming out and everything. And it might be a nice handle for something else, but I want to use a longer one for this axe head, this hewing axe. This is, I guess, an older hacksaw. It seems almost like a wood style blade, but not really interchangeable. There's these pins here, but they're pretty rusty, and I don't know. I'm going to sharpen it. I'm not going to try to change the blade and clean it up. It's kind of cool. This is, everyone might know what this is. A lot of you might know what this is. It's a fro, and this is definitely handmade, hand forged, and abused. You can see how mushroomed out this is here on the top. It's fairly sharp. The guy said he used this one actually kind of a lot. I'm thinking for firewood, splitting it up. And you can see this rough hewn handle, probably also homemade. I don't know if the guy experimented in blacksmithing himself and made this all himself, but that's pretty cool. I want to clean that up, do a new handle, but probably keep this one just for fun, just to look at what I found when I got the thing. So